Namaste, everyone. A very good welcome to my sitting and breathing session. Nice to see all of you again every Monday. So, as the topic I already shared with you in the group chat, that today we are going to look deeply into the nature of impermanence. So, hearing this, many people could think that it is something negative, but it can be something positive because impermanence means things are changing moment to moment. It indicates that with each moment, we have a new opportunity because things are changing. And for us to create new things, we can transform things and to begin anew every moment. And Buddha has said that all conditioned things are impermanent, meaning they change moment by moment. And not being aware of this impermanence, or even not able to accept this reality of things, we actually become attached to people and things. We wish that things remain the same and last forever, and then we become deeply disappointed when they do not. So looking deeply or meditating to make ourselves familiar with this impermanent nature, it enables us to be more realistic and free us from a great deal of unnecessarily suffering, especially fear, anxiety, and attachment. Because if we know how to embrace impermanence, we can actually more easily take on any challenges or changes when it strikes us. So knowing impermanence, we actually become more fully present to those around us, and we can actually live a more meaningful life because we will take this opportunity to reflect deeply on what is important to us rather than what is unnecessarily where we waste a lot of time on. Especially life is fragile, life is impermanent. If we appreciate our life, the impermanence of life, we will actually be more grateful and appreciative of what we have today. So this is something that we are going to practice today. I invite you to sit in a comfortable position. With your back straight, but not rigid. Just simply allow your body to relax. And allow me to invite 3 sounds of the bell. And allow the sound of the bell to take you to the stillness within. And begin by allowing your body to settle in the now. And to come to a stillness. Feel the stability of the body, sitting on the cushion. And allow the body to be fully supported by the Mother Earth underneath. And take a moment to allow the whole body to come to a rest. Invite your body to relax. And try to feel the sensations of your body. Is your face relaxed and softened? And awareness of your mouth area. Is your mouth relaxed? Allow the awareness to travel down to your shoulder. Your arms. Your fingers. See if you could sense the tightness there or relaxed. Is your belly soft or tense? Just feel the sensation. And allow your mind to settle down in the present moment. Just temporarily let go of any thoughts of the past or the future. Just be here. Let us begin by observing of our breathing. Breathing in, aware of the in-breath. Breathing out, aware of the out-breath. Just be aware of the breath coming in and breath going out without trying to change or improve your breath. Just observe it and become aware of the impermanence of our breathing. Observe that each breath is different from the one that came before it, and is different from the one that comes after it. You are breathing in different air with each breath. And notice the flow, the constant flux of the breath. And notice that no matter how much you enjoy the breath, there's no way you can hold on to it. There's no way you can stop the breath from coming out from the nostril. And every breath is flowing at its own accord. And every breath is different from the one before and after. Even the bodily sensation is changing with each breath. The lungs expand and contract. Your abdomen rises and falls. In other words, in each moment, each breath, there is a constant change, constant flux. Simply aware of that. Simply aware of the changing nature of the breath. And notice that by allowing the breath to be as it is, to allow the breath to change and flow at its own accord, we feel more at ease. We don't stop or resist change. We simply allow and open, however way the breath turns out to be. We become more relaxed. And similarly, when we reflect on our physical body, we notice our body have changed over the years since we were born. We definitely have grown taller, bigger, and definitely older. When we were young, the body is full of vitality. We are flexible. We can run, we can jump, we can stay up late. But as we grow older, we notice that we are less flexible as before. Our body become more stiff. Our joints give us problem. Our energy level may not be as good as before. And not to mention, our skin become more wrinkled. Our hair turn gray. For some of us, we may not be able to bite hard things anymore. Eventually, it may come to a day where our hearing may not be as good as when we were young. Our eyesights are failing. We lost our taste. And for some, we may not be able to move much eventually. So again, this is another phenomena of impermanence that takes place in our physical body. Just contemplate that. If that happens to us, are we prepared? Are we able to embrace it with ease and openness? Or are we going to resist it in whichever way we can? Try to look for the best doctors, take the most expensive medicine, go for a beautician, and contemplate that if we resist and try to go against this flow of life, how do we feel? Life could be meaningless because every day we'll be suffering in resistance, in frustrations, in anger, and questioning why this happened to me, where in fact it happens to everyone. It's the nature of life for every living being to be born and grow old and eventually die. And see if we deny and resist this flow of life, what would happen to our life? Suffering, for sure. However, if we accept this with openness, accept that this is reality of life, we can look at the whole process as a positive things. Old age or getting older give us a discount ticket wherever we go. People become more respectful of us and give a space, a way, a seat. When we go to a restaurant, and everywhere we go, we get special treatment by being a senior citizen. And when we accept that life is impermanent, we will start to reflect on things which are important to us. We will enjoy each stage of our life gracefully. Enjoy our wrinkled skin, our beautiful grey hair, and the rich experience that we have accumulated throughout the life that we have. And knowing that death is certain for everyone, we'll make full use or good use of our remaining years and try to live our life more meaningfully. So when the day comes, we will leave this world gracefully and peacefully. We will not waste this life that we were given. Because life is impermanent. No one can be spared from this process of aging and death. And not just our physical body, even our emotions our mind are changing moment to moment. Perhaps this morning when you woke up, you were feeling grumpy. And towards the afternoon, you met an old friend and you become happy. And in the evening, you get angry when you were in the office. And in between, there are moments of peace. But when you get home, you become so exhausted and tired. So in just one day, our mental state have gone through several changes. So nothing remains the same. But because nothing remains the same, everything can be transformed. When our mind becomes negative, we can become mindful of that and transform that the next moment. Because of impermanence, our deluded mind can eventually become awakened, enlightened mind, not just like Buddha. So that's the good news that we get. When you reflect upon something that has happened in the past, it might have been something good or something bad. And look at the results that comes out of it. Sometimes when bad things happen, eventually it will lead to something good. Therefore, when bad things happen, we don't have to feel disappointed or despair. Because of impermanence, things will change. It will lead to something good eventually. Similarly, when good things happen, don't be too attached to it, to want to hold on to it permanently. Because things changes, so the good things may transform as well. So if we understand the impermanent nature of all phenomena, when things happen, we are prepared. We can accept it. We won't be disturbed. Therefore, when we contemplate on impermanence, just like waves in the ocean, they are impermanent. I will accept whatever happens and make it my friend. It's important to see that our life goes up and down, and nothing stays the same forever. For that reason, we shall not cling on to the past, or neither shall we feel down when we encounter challenges in life. Because everything is in constant change. When causes and conditions come together, a result will sure to follow. But when the causes and conditions are not sufficient, results will stop manifesting. And because of impermanence, life is also become interesting and colorful. Our children will grow up. We will not stuck in the situation forever. And we can always change the things that we don't like. And most importantly, we can achieve enlightenment like Buddha. Everything becomes possible. So just rest your mind in open awareness for a while before we end this session of contemplation. Rest in open awareness simply means allow your mind to relax and alert without having to focus on any particular object, yet not distracted. Allow it to be as it is. So before we end, let's take a moment to make a dedication that whatever goodness that arises from this practice, may it benefit not just ourselves, but all beings around. May all beings achieve happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. Thank you.